What's up, everyone? This is episode 134 of Blrd.
You can't even get the fucking episode number right. Shut the. Hey.
Hold on. I'm just coming back from Snake Way.
134.
Give me a break here.
You dyslexic motherfucker.
Hello. No, I'm dyslexic. Hello, everyone. This is episode 143 of the Blrd podcast.
Hello, the
After
boss.
Dark.
143.
Yeah, I like the pause. He's like, a guy and put the numbers together. So he's like, there's only a certain amount of combinations, and he got it right. So you know, Ed, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, man.
As
all
you
right.
should be.
Welcome to the Blrd Extra. You know, we're just gonna talk about all the extra shit that we want to talk about.
After Dark, but okay.
It's After Dark. Dude, you show up for one episode out of every 10.
Hey.
You can't name shit.
Hey,
You can't name shit.
when you see Dragon Ball Z, the logo pop up, and you see all the characters standing there, and then Goku drops in, and then he's like standing still and turns Super Saiyan. Who's in the middle? This guy.
You know what? I got something for you. How about I be dragging D balls across Z face? How about that? It's gonna be on your chin. It's gonna
you
be
must
on
be Shenron compared to my
my dick is like Shenron. Thank you.
My dick is compared to my Galaxy Dragon Ball.
Yeah, okay. No, you're definitely not dragging. Galaxy nothing. Anyways, all right. So Dan to Dan. All right, you guys were talking about that earlier, and I know I didn't want to go too deep into it because I wanted to just end the segment. But is Dan to Dan something?
It's a thematic though.
It's thematic. It's a thematic combo to have. Now, do you guys think that Dan? What are you okay, Bandito?
Yeah, what?
You're like, I see your hand like.
Oh, what? I don't wait. What?
Oh, you were stroking it to the Dan combo.
I feel like he was like, yeah, this is real thematic right here. I was like,
yeah.
That
I didn't see that, but okay.
Okay, so Dark Side, since you brought it up, are you going to keep up with Dan to Dan? Like, or is this something you just watch just because?
Is he even listening?
I just watched because I was recommended it.
This bitch better be listening. I swear, if he's over there, Dark Side. Hello, Dark Side. You there?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Probably watching One Piece and fell asleep.
He's trying to watch One Piece.
Yeah, he's trying to watch One Piece right now.
I bet you he's playing One Piece right now on his phone.
He probably is.
There's a game?
Yes,
No. He's watching.
He's watching.
Yeah.
Watching.
Yeah.
All right. So,
question, bitch.
Are you actually going to watch Dan to Dan? Is it like actually piquing your interest?
No.
First of all, why are we talking about this unthematic shit right now? The theme has passed. We are off this theme. What
That's a no.
fuck?
That's a no.
What's the new game?
That's a maybe. I don't know. That's a maybe. I do like
A
it.
light maybe.
Yeah, it's
A
a little
very
all
light
over
maybe.
the place. It's a little all over the place. So, I mean, I like it for all the reasons that I said. It's a very crazy. It's a crazy looking thing, and then it seems like they're throwing every damn thing against it, like every possible crazy scenario at these characters, and I think that makes for some interesting stuff. And I like the characters. I think the characters are interesting. But will I watch it? I have no clue. I have no time for this shit.
But what got you into Dan to Dan? That's so random for you.
It's the Netflix had it, and I heard people talking about it, and I had read the manga. I had read the manga like a while back.
That's what I asked you too.
A couple volumes of it, and I thought at that time it was cool, and I was like, oh, let's see how this translates, and it translated really well. Like, I mean, it was like the live action colors and everything was real cool. So, but
interesting.
You know what? Actually, on the same topic, I actually started getting my girlfriend into anime. We watched Spirited Away together for the first time, and she loved it. She actually wants to get a lot of Studio Ghibli movies. One day, she was looking for a new anime to watch, and actually saw a preview of Dan to Dan. Didn't like it. It didn't seem appealing.
Earlier, Bandito Mac. Did
What?
you hear that? Like I did.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I heard
Oh
that.
fuck!
I was like,
Heard what?
Oh lord, it must have went over my head.
No,
I
it's
think I
fine.
missed
You
it too.
farted?
It's fine.
No, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
What?
I know we're about.
Come on. Whatever.
No, how
What, he
you
farted on
say Ghibli?
Oh,
Yeah.
Ghibli.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
Ghibli. He said,
Oh, come on.
It's like, man, I really like Ghibli movies.
That's all right, Ed. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry, man.
These people, these fucking otakus, they don't know.
Yeah,
what
that's
they're talking
right.
about, man.
Wannabe otakus.
Literally,
Yeah.
yeah,
Wannabe
it's a
otaku.
true otaku. That's how they say it in Japan.
Yeah, right.
It's pronounced
Jiggly.
Ghibli, I believe.
Studio Jiggly.
Ghibli.
But that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool that you got her into the studio
Yeah.
Ghibli.
So Ghibli, I
I
love
mean, it's
Ghibli
a good studio.
No, it's you know what? Those are great anime.
Oh yeah, that's your opinion that it's
Yeah.
a good studio.
Yeah.
He's never heard
A
that.
very unique position to take.
Right.
That Studio Ghibli is a good studio. I never heard that take before.
First off, I mean, we're not talking about
yeah.
Maseratis here. We're talking about Gerberly. Everybody
Jiggly?
loves
Ghibli?
Jiggly.
Gerber?
Yeah, Gerber. Everybody loves studio gerbils. So that's the thing. It's like
Oh, granolas?
Gerbils.
gerbils.
Studio Gerbils.
Gerbils. No, that I mean that is a very unique position to have, Ed. But no, I mean that's cool that you're getting into that, and I feel like those animes are kind of like a
Entry?
It's not even
Gateway?
entry. I feel like it's a good entry because I feel like it's so close to what a Japanese Disney would do, and
It's highly
for sure.
It's
yeah.
easy.
It's
easier to-
highly
It's
digestible.
accessible.
It's accessible. It's digestible.
It's very accessible. Yeah, and
Sure.
digestible.
And
Not the word I'm
Spirited,
looking for.
Spirited Away is probably the most accessible before it gets really.
No, you
no, I
want
think
to test
that
how
is
much you
true.
like. What's his name? The director.
Yeah, Miyazaki.
Miyazaki,
Oh,
yeah.
Miyazaki. You want to test how much you
Ponyo,
like
man.
Miyazaki. You do what Dark Side and I did.
Yeah.
Right? For some reason,
Yeah.
us two as grown men decided we wanted to go see Ponyo.
Right
Oh,
together.
To watch Ponyo in the theater.
Oh,
And we were the only two adult men there.
Wow.
We were
Wow.
excited for Panyo too, man.
Wow.
The thing is, we didn't know what it was. And then when
Yeah.
we were watching, it's like, oh shit.
Wait,
this
did you
is like
say?
a toddler movie?
Yeah. My mentality was that
Did you cry?
Miyazaki and like Princess Mononoke, like stuff that I like.
That's what I
love
thought we were
about,
walking
you know what I mean?
into too. That's what we
Yeah.
both.
Nausicaa and all that
Yeah.
stuff. Like, and then we go and see Ponyo, and then Miyazaki, I guess, is like he's gonna pivot to like Sesame Street level anime.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
and the 2 hours of Ponyo, I was like losing my mind.
That's adorable.
Losing my
Yeah,
mind.
that's so cute. You guys are so
Yeah.
You guys are
Aw.
precious.
Oh,
It was
He holds hands
It was
for
okay.
it.
Go
after
see
that.
Ponyo.
Yeah, it's precious to you, not to the other parents that sees
Yeah,
two single guys
they're like,
in a theater
calling-
with children.
Yeah, like we need to put an alert out. There's 2 creeps here.
So you want to test your girlfriend? Have her, you and her, sit down and watch Ponyo.
I mean, I'll watch Ponyo with her. Not in theaters.
Mm.
Not like that. I'll say this. I'll watch Ponyo in theaters with her. Not with you guys. That's just weird.
We're not inviting you.
Yeah, you never were invited. It's like,
Yeah.
I'm glad.
It's
I
like
don't know
not
if you
getting-
heard the story, but it said Darkseid and I went, and
Oh,
we were
I
friends
heard.
with you, but you were not invited at that
Oh,
time.
that's fine. That's fine.
It's like
Damn.
he's like he gets.
In all honesty, we probably invited him, and he ditched us.
You
He used to
probably-
ditch us all the time.
I was probably busy.
He would stand us up
Bye,
all the time.
Bye,
But
Dave.
I was probably
exactly.
busy.
Yeah.
Come on,
Yeah, that was-
Ed, you gotta admit you used to stand us up all the time. We would invite you everywhere.
Yeah,
I'm sure I was
probably.
busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're busy. All right. Yeah, I can see.
Did you?
Well, go ahead.
Doing
Good.
what?
No, I was gonna say, did you guys
Go on.
see the Boy and the Heron? I think that was the last one that came out like last
No, I
year.
haven't
Yeah, it
watched
came
it.
out-
I want to
yeah,
watch
last
it.
year.
Yeah,
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
yeah.
I do
I
want to
heard-
watch it, but I haven't seen it.
I'm curious about it. It is Miyazaki.
But no, like I
Come
said,
out of retirement.
no, like I said, I think that's cool that you got your girlfriend into this. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, this you got to start somewhere, and sometimes when you start getting to the animes that we like especially like for Ed Underground, well, for myself, you know, Dragon Ball Z,
Death Note.
Trigun, Death Note.
I was gonna
And
say
for
Death
Ed-
Note.
Ed Underground, you know, Bible
Mhm.
Black,
Bible Black,
Sailor Moon, and the 7 Dragon Balls.
La Blue Girl,
That's you guys' favorite. I've actually think about
Udo
introducing Death
Tsurujiki
Note,
or
but I don't know
whatever,
if
the
that'll be
Legend
too
of the
much.
Overfiend.
Yeah.
I have no idea what that is.
Yeah, you sure.
Dude, Cowboy Bebop is
Iki
usually the good
Towson,
one.
my favorite.
Cowboy
yes.
Bebop, yeah,
Cowboy
Cowboy
Bebop?
Bebop is a
Yeah.
good one.
Cowboy Bebop is actually when you were talking about good dubs earlier. I was gonna say Cowboy
Cowboy
Bebop.
Bebop. Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
You're
Another
right.
dub is
Oh, it's
Actually,
a
all
beautiful
all of the
dub, yeah.
dubs from Adult Swim, they did pretty good.
Yeah.
Like Big O,
Konami days.
yeah,
Naruto, Big O,
Outlaw
Sailor
Star,
Moon?
Outlaw Star,
Yu Yu
Yeah.
Outlaw Star. I
Yu
forgot
Yu
about
Ha- Yu Yu
Outlaw Star.
Hakusho.
Oh, Outlaw Star was
Yu
good.
Yu Hakusho.
I love that little star.
There's one more Yu Yu Hakusho, Outlaw Star, and there's one more. Oh, Inuyasha, really good dubs.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Inuyasha was badass.
So
A
no,
lot of girls like
you're
Inuyasha.
right. You're right. There are other
Mhm.
great dubs out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean, I like I said, I've been part of Viz watching or reading Shonen Jumps for years now, and Dan never really reached. I never tried to care about it. So now that Jujutsu Kaisen is completed and is finished, Dragon Ball is on hiatus. Was it Kagurabachi, whatever, Kagurabachi,
Kagurabachi.
Hibachi.
Raja.
One Punch finally came back.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Bandito, yeah, it came back. So
Yep.
you know,
I saw that.
something
How
we
many
talked about.
episodes?
I gotta
what,
re-catch up.
6?
No, this is
No,
mangas.
the manga.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Season 3 is supposed to be coming out, or season 2, season
3.
3.
3 should be coming out.
Yeah, 3 should be coming out soon. So yeah, now I'm gonna try Dan to Dan. And the funny thing is, of all people, the one of the top otakus here, unlike the Ed Underground, Darkside mentioning it, that lets me know that I probably should read it. If he likes it, I need to check it out.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of recommendations, what's the comic book corner, bitch?
Yeah, let's hear about this comic book.
Oh yeah, I do have a comic book corner.
All right, everybody, if you guys having sleep issues, this is the time.
This is it.
This is it. Go ahead and lay back and recline.
Pillows.
Comic book corner time now.
Yeah. All right, let's hear this. Comic book corner.
How about fuck you, bitch?
Sure, go ahead, man.
No. This pertains to. I think this is more for Creepcast than anyone else because I think something cool has happened in well, always shit. It's always happening in comic books, but recently, DC Comics they're trying an experiment. Remember, you guys, did you read the Ultimate comics, like Ultimate Spider-Man, Ultimate X-Men back in the day? And then you had Miles Morales came out of that, and the idea was like Marvel in the 2000s started like another universe as if it started today and took a fresh take on these characters. And it was kind of popular. DC kind of had the opportunity to copy that and they didn't, and I kind of respect them for not copying it. But they are doing something now called the Absolute Universe. And last week, I think Absolute Batman came out, and it is right up Creamcast's alley. I think
Dark and depressing.
I think I saw the logo,
Yes.
the bat logo of that. It was like a big logo.
The screen is blurring it out.
Yeah, your screen's blurring it out, which is weird.
Got some kind of filter on there for some reason.
Yeah. No, but what I was gonna say is like the idea behind the universe is real cool. So they're gonna launch Absolute Batman, Absolute Superman, and Absolute Wonder Woman in a universe. It's a mirror universe to our own, except they did something in the main universe where Darkseid, the character, not me, infused, like he basically committed suicide kind of and created another universe where every atom in this other universe is infused with Darkseid's influence. So it's a universe that like harder. It's like, so yeah, you're looking at the picture of the Batman in this universe and he's like bigger, bulkier.
Also, like even the genetics of the people are influenced by Darkseid.
Yeah, but it's not
so
like
it's everyone has that big fucking
no. It's
look.
not like that.
No,
it's not like that. It's more of like the they play into the if Superman is hope, the Darkseid is like the opposite of Superman, and what would happen if the like because the main DC universe is very like it's geared around Superman being this like icon of hope.
Mhm.
What if
Mhm.
like that opposite is like geared around dark side? So like the good guys are still good guys. That just the struggle is harder. The hope is harder to see. Everything is a little more. And bring up Absolute Wonder Woman. I think so. The designs are really cool.
Didn't know that was
Like
one.
Yeah, I did see the new logos. I thought that was really interesting.
the new
Yeah.
logo is like the new Batman logo is like
Yeah.
there's so like it's big and bulky and it's his chest logo, but it
Mhm.
also like in the comic it comes off his chest and it becomes this like axe basically
Oh,
that
that's
he swings
yeah.
around.
She got a Buster Sword. What the shit?
Yeah, so I was gonna
Holy
bring it up.
shit! The
What
Berserk
Ed,
sword?
yeah,
Oh
Ed, bring
my
up the
lord!
sword that she carries.
Holy
Like so,
crap!
so
Did you
That
like
think
talk
is
to
her,
cool as
Cloud?
hell.
That's the
Yeah,
Buster
so
Like
Sword,
Cloud.
not the Berserk Sword.
There's
The one-
another one where she has. It looks a little more.
Like, who do we do this podcast with? Like,
Get some culture.
yeah,
God.
what the
Well,
Green Tuner? Shut the
Ed,
fuck.
not that one.
You call
Not
it? You
that
call
one?
it the Berserk Sword? Like, shut up.
Yeah, the
Oh, the
Berserk sword.
Cloud
What is that
sword.
called?
Yeah, it's called he's called the Buster Sword.
Buster Sword.
Buster
The
sword.
Buster
Yeah.
Sword. The Buster Sword is based off of the
Ah.
Berserk Sword.
But no,
Mm.
but we're
There's
talking.
connections, but
This has
I
this
know,
has
I
yeah.
know.
The Berserk Sword comes to a point like in the middle. The Buster
Oh
Sword
my lord!
is like a
Okay,
triangle.
I apologize.
You
Yes,
fuck-
yeah.
yes.
you
Now, which one is the one that
damn
has
moron.
the trigger on the handle, even though it's a sword?
It's about Squall Sword from
Oh,
Yeah, what is that one? The one with
Gun-
the,
it's about the
gun trigger
gunblade?
for some
Gunblade.
reason.
Nerd shit
Is that
right
what it's
here.
called?
You talking
Yeah.
the Gunblade?
I did
Is
this
that what
in
it's
AI.
called?
Like,
I'm
Okay,
working
Ed-
on
Ed-
a manga
Ed's
milk
the-
thing.
Okay. Yeah, Ed's now throwing up irrelevant bullshit
Oh,
now.
Ed,
that's
come on, you're
not
ruining
connected
it.
to anything.
Well,
But
anyway,
anyways, getting
there's
back
one
to
with
it.
the Buster sword that is a much better picture than the one that Ed Underground put up there. It's like a
Yeah.
variant cover where
Mm.
she's like
Yeah.
up in a hill of snow or something with the sword is almost as tall as she is.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one
it's
here.
freaking awesome.
Yeah,
That's
this is
the
Jim-
cover.
yeah,
Yeah,
the
that's
Jim Lee cover.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
Jim Lee,
All
no
I saw
wonder
was
looks so
Blrd.
good.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
that
That's
came out
Jim Lee.
today. So I haven't read that one yet. But the Batman, I'm just saying, because we are a very Batman focused podcast. There's been many attempts to reboot this man's story. Like you don't fuck with Batman's origin, you don't fuck with the fundamentals, because you don't want to mess up. This is the first time someone is majorly fucking with some fundamental Batman shit. And you know what, boys and girls, it works. Like
Yeah. His parents are alive, right?
his mother's alive,
Mother's alive. Yeah.
his mother's alive, and that's a kind of a twist at the end of the issue. It's
Oh,
all
I'm
first
sorry.
issue stuff.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, it's all first issue stuff.
Yeah.
But what some of the cool stuff in there is that there's new villains. They're more brutal, and the old traditional villains are in the book, but they're not like the villains. They're the alternate versions of themselves. So like the
So this shit looks
Harvey-
90s as hell. I'm looking at some comment. This is 90s. This is Max. It looks like the Max.
oh yeah, it does look
Like
like
if
the Max,
Batman was
yeah.
the Max, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm
dude,
looking.
there's so many cool shit. Like at one point, he's beating up dudes. You know his like bat ears. He
Mhm.
pulls them
Yeah.
off, and they're knives, and he throws them at like every fucking. He's like
Wow.
equipped to the
Yeah.
nines.
Yeah, I'm
So
looking
this
at
Batman
this.
kills?
Hmm?
Does
Does he
this
kill?
Batman
No.
kill?
He doesn't kill. There's a great part where there's a really good take on Alfred in this too, and he does something real cool. Read the book, but Alfred is like a CIA type guy hunting down Batman, and like he's basically dissecting Batman from a military perspective, and so it's really interesting where they're going with this. It's just the first friggin' issue, but all I wanted to say here is that if they were to reboot a film version of Batman that would be radically different, this would be it. So I think it's a real cool place they're taking. Like the villains, like I said, I did say like Selena Kyle and Harvey Dent, they're in it. They're people Bruce Wayne grew up with, as a kid. So they're his friends from childhood that he's become estranged with. So they're not the villains as we know them yet, or maybe they won't be. I don't know. So it seems they're doing interesting things with the characters that we know.
Yeah, I'm looking at
and I'm
Absolute Superman, and he he has a really cool. I actually like it.
I think he looks cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the look. I'm glad they got rid of like his little hair twirl and slick hair. They
Oh
just got,
hell no, the hair.
How do you feel like
nah,
get rid of
nah,
that?
I don't give you. I don't give a shit.
Give me
It's
that,
no,
and give me the mullet, baby.
Nope,
Mullet
nope.
all day.
Oh, you
Hell
want that
yeah.
old school? What's his name?
Well, he's got like an
Reed
emo.
Scarlett.
For
Oh
sure.
no, this is the Nemo. No wonder
Yeah.
friggin' Cream likes it. This is the most emo as he sounds like
Yes.
he's about to like sing
What?
My
Cream like an
Chemical Romance or
emo-
something.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
lord.
Emo
yeah, it's
Superman?
good.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
No,
so-
Ed,
Emo
you
Superman?
might actually like this. This is
Hey,
super.
this
This
is-
is,
Let me
up
see,
your
let me
alley.
this
see.
Ed.
is
Let me
definitely
see.
Ed
he
going through the dark
definitely-
phase.
Let me see.
Yeah. No, this
Mhm.
Superman definitely has an opinion on the Linkin Park reunion.
Yes, I
for
was gonna say.
sure.
I was literally about to
Show me
say.
this. Show me this.
I like this.
How can I
This
Well,
find
look
one.
him up.
Look it
Look
up.
up
This
Absolute
is-
just type in
Superman.
anything?
Absolute Superman. You got fingers.
Yeah.
Yes, I do have fingers.
That one's not out yet, so I really have no clue what the twist on that's going to be. So I mean, it looks kind of like. I hope they do like a Goku type where he's fucking like Kryptonian sent here to just fucking kill us all kind of idea. Just embrace that idea and see what they do with that. But the idea is that these three will
This?
continue this. It's one of the
Yeah, that's
covers.
Not feeling the hairstyle, man.
I mean, there's some other better art styles, but
What's that meme? Tonight will be the night that I will die for you over again. And it's a TikTok meme when someone has half of their hair on one side of the face and they're like super emo and punked out.
Ed,
Mm.
You're
That is my
describing,
name.
we're
describing yourself.
TikTok meme. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a TikTok meme. Yeah, yeah, because I'm with the times, son.
Jesus Christ.
Yes.
all right.
Anyways, that was the comic reporter. Check that shit out, but it's right up our alley. We talk about this
Yeah.
shit all the time.
Absolutely.
Maybe we can give it a few more months, and then it'll line up perfectly with the certain month of celebration we'll do, revolving around Batman. So maybe we can do that.
Oh yeah.
What
of course.
celebration is this?
BLM baby.
What does BLM
Yeah.
stand
Oh no,
for?
wait.
BHM.
It is BLM.
Yeah,
so,
BHM
yeah.
baby.
What does
mean-
that stand for? I forgot. My memory is kind of like
Batman History Month. BHM.
Batman History Month.
You
You know we
happens
have a whole month dedicated to Batman.
every February.
Yeah.
Every February.
Yeah, he invented peanut butter.
Oh
Whatever.
god.
Yeah, we got some comments in the chat, by the way.
Oh shit.
Really quick. First time chatter. Violet Black. She says, "Oh baby." She's like, they miss you. I guess I can share you more. Yeah. I mean, at this point, you're the podcast's girlfriend, so it's fine. We love you too, and miss you. Then we have spicy soy sauce. 555 says hello. And what about Marvel? I think this is when Darkseid, you were discussing that we are big DC fans. We're also big Marvel fans. All comic books, video games, anime, everything, entertainment.
We don't discriminate.
We don't discriminate. at
We don't
all.
discriminate.
Unless you're dark side.
But DC has some great comic book runs.
They
Yeah,
do.
Movies, not so much.
Better than their
Comic books,
much better than a live
holy
run.
crap! They have some amazing stories.
Yeah, absolutely. Polar Knights, as a barber, I love this show. Is every stage of beard growth. It is getting better. I am trying to catch up to the greatness that is Darkseid. Ed Underground still has.
We'll never.
Yeah, I mean it's a goal. Like I haven't shaved in
hate
months.
my face. I'm like Super Saiyan 3.
Darkseid has
Just shave
been blessed
everything
with
off
the
my face.
genetics of beard.
Yeah, I haven't shaved in a month. So I mean, my hair and I haven't
Wow.
brushed out my beard. So,
Goodness.
Darkseid shaved before we started potting, and look at how much it's grown.
yeah, he literally had to take a
That
bathroom break.
was clean shaved 30 minutes ago.
Yes.
Mhm.
He literally right before the podcast shaved,
Yeah.
and this is what you get. Yeah, it's absolutely crazy.
Mhm.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This Batman, this Superman, I'm digging it. He's dark.
Intrigued.
He's
Dark.
He's just like Ed in his Linkin Park stage. Like this is the guy that I want to see.
He has complicated emotions.
Yes, very complicated emotions.
Mhm.
Says who else has these appearance?
What?
Go on. Who else has a complicated emotions or?
Well,
Oh,
no, you don't have that. But I'm just saying, like the dark stages of your life this reminds me of you for sure. Definitely listens to My Chemical Romance,
Oh,
Linkin
cool.
Park.
Mhm.
So
Hold on. So I'm not a big fan of My Chemical Romance. No, they all right, but
not
that's
now,
not
but
my
back in the
go-to.
day, Ed, you
I
did.
when have you ever said? When have I ever said out of my own mouth, "You guys want to listen to My Chemical Romance"?
All the time.
All the
It's
time.
always been.
You
It's
used to
nope.
say it
It's
all the
always
time.
nope. It's always
Yeah.
been Linkin Park, Nas, Aaliyah, Korn, Evanescence.
Nice.
Yeah.
Guys, did you
Name
just
me
hear?
4 Nas songs right now.
Stillmatic, was it Stillmatic?
All right, he's already
Well, I
done.
don't know. You're the fan.
Yeah, he's already done. Yep, he's already done.
There you go. There you
Yeah,
go.
he's already done.
Hey, Needleback.
Uh,
Hey, Needleback. What
I'm
else
sorry.
happened this week?
yes.
Oh man. In the news, what do we have? I think we had Bungie news.
I feel like something major happened.
Yeah, let's talk about something else. The
What
second
was
story,
major?
because we're talking about
Yeah.
comic books.
Mhm.
Yes, the Blaze story.
Yeah.
The Blade story. Yes.
It's not gonna happen.
Oh, I totally forgot.
Mashallah Ali is out. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Oh, did they say why?
No.
Green Book 2, bitch.
Yeah.
See, yeah, I guess like a couple of directors they already exited
The
already.
comeback.
But no one wants to do it. It just seems like no one's trying to work on it. The project keeps falling apart.
I have a feeling, yeah, the project keeps falling apart.
Anthony
I think that there's like creative issues with, and you know what? That's what we want. I don't want a shitty Blade movie. So like,
Yeah, they
it seems like
replaced
they
it.
cannot get it off the ground. Yeah, director's being replaced. He seems to be a bit of a diva. I mean, I don't know the ins and
Is he
outs of it.
though, or is this bad?
I hear things that he's like maybe he's looking at things and being like, this story sucks and you guys need to fix it. You know what I mean? Maybe he is pointing out the right things, but I do get a lot of like diva stuff from him off
Name
the
two
set.
I mean,
movies
it
he's
is
been
an
good in.
actor. It could be a diva by all we
Well,
know.
name
Wait,
two movies
who-
he's good in. I can't pronounce his name.
Mashallah.
Mashallah Ali.
Oh, Marcel
he was
or
great. He was
Marcel?
good.
Goodness.
Moonlight.
Hold on, he was good at Cottonmouth and Luke
okay.
Cage in the Marvel show.
Mhm.
He
Yeah.
was
Yeah,
in
he was
Alita.
He was
he
Alita.
was in Lita. I was gonna say
Mhm.
Moonlight. You guys see Moonlight?
Yeah,
Moonlight.
Moonlight.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yep.
He was amazing in Moonlight.
No, I bring it up
Yeah.
because I think he has good taste in the roles that he picks. So I
Okay.
think that him not wanting to do this Blade movie, it says a lot that maybe it's just not good.
I don't think he doesn't
I
want to do
understand.
the
Then
Blade movie.
good for
I
him
think
to
it's just-
step away. But
Yeah.
when you're going into like make a Marvel movie, you know you're going into Marvel. You're not going into
Well,
like
he may not know that.
Moonlight 2 or whatever. You need to know what you're. You can't go in there. You're not gonna be writing like the next great American movie. It's a Marvel movie.
Yeah, but if it's gonna
Blade.
be bad, remember Eternals?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, was
I
that
like
good?
the Turtles. Yeah, I like
Yes.
the
I
Turtles.
thought it was good.
You liked it.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like, it's like, you liked it?
Thank
Did you guys like it? We like, yes. Well, nothing else to discuss.
It is acting like this was
Alright, well,
what's
there
the
you
one you old guys hated? Madam Web.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
not Internals
Yeah.
is nowhere near a Madam
Yeah.
Web equivalent. So
I
that's
think
where
I think we reviewed Eternals on the fucking podcast, and he was on the podcast.
We all
so
gave it.
I don't know why.
Fine. I think we were all the same on that. We were all lukewarm about it. Like we were fine with
Yeah.
it. We weren't like
Yeah.
saying that
Yeah.
it was the greatest thing since sliced bread, but it was fine enough.
it was
for
one
what
of the
it was.
weaker
Yeah.
Marvel entries at the time, but
Oh
it
yeah.
was still decent.
What was?
I would rather watch that again than like the last 5 or thing. I refuse to watch the last Ant-Man. I'd rather watch Eternals. At least it was doing something
Oh
different.
I'd rather
my
watch Ant-Man
Lord,
than
yeah, that
Eternals.
was rough.
Yeah, I don't know. We
Yeah.
reviewed it on the podcast as you, but so we seem
You
to
like how
it
they
when
took
the-
down what's his name?
Kang.
Kang?
They fucking
Kang?
fucked the
Kang
character.
with the ants and stuff. Oh,
No, they're both bad.
Yeah.
I'd rather watch
So-
that than Eternals.
Yeah, you're wrong. But anyways, going back
I'm
to
right, but
Blade
wrong.
situation.
Yes. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, it is unfortunate. Now, I think the immediate reaction in our chat was that Wesley Snipes should come back. Now, how do you
I didn't
guys?
say
that wasn't my reaction.
that was not mine.
I love
Nope.
Snipes,
I do too.
but since I
Suck
saw
at
him
reaction.
in
Deadpool?
Deadpool 2
No.
or 3, I'm sorry. I'm like,
No.
maybe Snipes is
Kid,
good
step back.
then yeah.
Yeah, step back from it. We love you. I love the cameo. Love the cameo. Unexpected.
It'd be cool.
Please.
Okay,
Look, if he
hold
came
on,
back
hold
just
on.
like as an old, like
That's what
let's
I'm saying.
say
That's what
he's
you have
just
to do.
like an old vampire hunter, you know, he's like completely done
Like an
with
old
it.
Bruce
He's just
Wayne.
whatever. That'd be cool. Like he's just like done, and you know, or put him in a rough spot of his life, right? Like an aging vampire hunter. You know, how do you keep up with these creatures that don't age, and you yourself are aging, right? Because you're part human. That'd be interesting. But who knows?
I mean, I think they have a
They're right
really
there.
good. The MCU has a really good like. If you bring in an older Blade, I'd like to see a movie with an older Blade and the Werewolf by Night, and like uh, the characters from the Werewolf by Night like series. You have these like supernatural characters set up in this like dark universe kind of version, a Dooku, if you will, version of Marvel that they can easily get away with. I think Blade would be cool addition.
Yeah. You think they can do like a?
If he's written appropriately for an older Blade.
Right.
Well, the thing
Yeah, I'm
is-
thinking like, do you think they could do like a Logan type Blade movie?
Yeah, they could do that.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean,
I don't. Well,
I don't know.
I would
though.
be really curious to see like what that script would look like, you know. But that's what it would have to be for me to be interested in it for sure.
I think the tragedy is like I think that it would be cool to have the new Blade, like a younger Blade, to take on that. But like I think that the better story would be with personally, I think with the Wesley Snipes Blade. I think that a seasoned vampire hunter is more appealing to me in a story way than like the slick young fast.
Yeah, like learning the ropes
Blade.
type thing.
Yeah,
Because that's
like,
basically almost every comic book movie. It's
I
like,
feel-
oh, this
yeah,
is how they come up. This is how they come up. This is how they
I
come
feel like
up.
that. I feel like that movie is something we've seen a million times. If they
Yeah.
make that movie, you know what I mean. I'm not too crazy about that idea.
If they did do a Blade again with Snipes, honestly, from what I've seen him in Deadpool, he didn't look unhealthy, but he looked like he's old. Like he can't.
Well, he's older. That's what.
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah, I
He's
mean,
like- He's like Ric Flair.
He was in his 30s when he did
Yeah.
Blade 1. So, I mean, there's some substantial amount of time that has passed. He's 62
Yeah.
now. So, can he do it? Sure, he can still do it. I mean, you look at Hugh Jackman, right? I mean, Hugh Jackman was just
That's different though.
he's 56 and he
Yeah,
just
but
did
Hugh
Deadpool.
Jackman is built up.
Yes, and so could he. He could do the same
Yeah,
thing.
that's what I was going to say. Like if Snipes actually, got built up for the role, I think it'd be more.
And I think Snipes
Yeah,
would.
but
I think Snipes, he's always wanted to do another Blade, especially
Yeah.
now with a new company at the helm. We know that Blade Trinity, he was very passionate even about Blade Trinity. Even though we saw how terrible overall it was received. So
Oof,
ultimately,
yeah.
at the end of the day, he could be. I think he could do Blade as a younger, maybe obviously an older Blade, but he's not going to be decrepit. Wesley Snipes can easily do it, and I think we're not giving him enough credit of what he can actually bring to the Blade series.
No,
for
he can, but it's
for Deadpool,
making
and
it
Wolverine,
believable.
well,
Making it believable.
I mean, I
is
think
the point.
as I'm saying, believable. I think so as well. I mean, Deadpool and Wolverine, he was not a main character, so the fact that he probably didn't look the bulky or the more in shape Blade makes perfect sense because he's not a main character in that. So you can get away with with him being still believable as a smaller, older looking Blade. Now, if they want to, and then with the power of visual effects and the possibility of
And deep faking.
Possibility. You mean for sure they're gonna CG his ass,
CG.
like jumping and then that stuff.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is at the end of the day, they can easily de-age him enough to make it believable with his action scenes, can replace his face with another actor or have another actor do the action and replace that actor's face. There's many
That would
things
be
they
the
can do.
best.
Has that gone well at all?
Yeah.
Yes.
With who?
I mean, like with John Wick. John Wick, they did the exact same thing at certain
What
points.
scene was that?
The last one, what's the last one called?
I think
John
they-
Wick.
Or was
Four,
it
right?
5? I don't know.
When
Yeah,
did
4 or
they
5.
de-age somebody
They
throughout
didn't
the whole
de-age
movie?
him, but I'm saying in certain. I'm pretty sure they replaced him in certain
They
action
replaced
scenes.
his face. They put his
Oh, and they
face
put
on
CG
the
face on another
CG
guy,
face.
CG.
Yeah.
which makes
So-
perfect
They
sense.
did
You know what? Because Ed just asked right now what scene was that, so it's not noticeable.
Mhm.
So it
Yeah.
can be done well. Because I'm
Okay.
thinking
I'm
of
all
the
for it.
opposite, which was the Irishman. But you're right; they definitely can
Oh,
work
yeah,
around it.
that's right.
I mean, I guess it only remains to be seen what they do with the property, because it's just like any Marvel thing, right? It's either gonna be really good or mediocre.
Yeah,
Mm.
and that's the thing. At the end of the day, I mean, they did a lot of CG back in Blade 2, right? And people
How did that go?
like Blade 2. Blade 2,
At the time, it was great.
Great, yeah.
If you watch it with those eyes, it's fine enough as it is.
exactly. People still liked it. I mean, people called it out, of course, but I mean, it is what it is. So I think Wesley Snipes still got a little gas in the tank. I think he could do another Blade movie or two. Now the level of capability of him can be accounted for and can be adjusted within the screen. So I think he can do it. I mean, hell, if Keanu Reeves can still come in and Halle Berry can still come into the John Wick series at this
Yeah.
point, and they're
That's different though. Holly Berry looked the part in that movie. You know what? This
She's
is the
older.
same.
That's what I'm saying.
I know, but she looked the part of the movie. This is the same exact feeling I have with that new person being in that new John Wick movie. The believability. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly
Oh, the
exactly
it's
what
not
I'm
Ana
saying.
de Armas.
Exactly.
What
Yeah.
about that?
what? You don't think she looks believable
No, she
as
doesn't.
a secret agent?
No, not at the skill level as John Wick. What he was doing. No.
Well, we know there's a big difference in between the two. I think your misogyny is showing.
False and false. There is none.
You're
False.
saying that a woman can't do as good a job as
Oh
a man.
yeah, I said I think yes, and I said why can't like a person like I'm not saying Ronda Rousey, but someone on that level physically can do it.
We've
Yeah.
seen what Ronda Rousey can do, and people weren't happy with it. She's not great.
Oh,
When
yeah.
she was in the
Her
Fast and
acting
Furious.
was,
lacking.
Yeah,
Mhm.
when she was in the Fast and Furious, that's why she had no speaking roles.
Was
That's
she in
exactly what I'm
Expendables? Was she in
saying.
Expendables?
Was she in Expendables?
And
Was she?
if
I don't
you're
remember.
watching,
Yeah, anyway.
if you're watching a John Wick movie
Exactly.
for believable action, then you're not. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you.
Or
John Wick's a
all I'm
superhero. You
saying,
understand that,
yeah.
right? Any
It's
human
he's
would
not
have
a
died.
superhero. He's
It's
not a
extraordinary
superhero.
shit.
He's trying to just survive. That's all he's trying to do. He's not a superhero.
No, he's a super
Absolutely.
Ed. He's a
He's
superhero.
superhuman.
He survives
John
things that
Wick.
would kill any normal human being. Yes.
Villains
Have
can
you
do that
not
too.
understood? What?
What? He's not saving. He's not saving the world. He's trying to
It's
survive.
not about saving the world, it's about the
It's
Doesn't
his
make
own.
him a
okay,
superhero.
so the kind of punishment that he went through, surviving explosions and gunshots and
Doesn't make him a superhero.
a normal human would die right away.
Yeah.
And not only that, the way like it's a superhero. I know you're thinking like he's gonna be flying and stuff, but
No.
he's not a
It
human.
has nothing to do with flying.
In
I'm
this
saying-
universe, there's no such thing as
Guys,
No, it
like,
has
you
nothing to do with
reality is
flying.
very bent.
Nothing to do with flying. It has to. What a superhero is they save the day or save people or whatever. It has there's tons of superheroes who don't fly, but they save the day. John Wick is not a superhero.
Okay,
Anyways,
A
no,
superhero
I
or
know what
superhero
you're
is
saying.
a stock
You're saying-
character who typically
Okay.
possesses superpowers or abilities beyond those of ordinary people. That's the definition of a superhero.
Oh, come
He
on.
possesses abilities beyond the ordinary. Now, because you misunderstand what the definition of superhero is, doesn't mean that he's not
No,
within that realm.
you put 10 people in a room and ask them, is John Wick a superhero? I would guarantee you probably one would say yes.
Well,
And the rest would say
anyway,
no.
the point is that you're
Yeah,
trying to
yeah.
apply reality to a series that is
Yes,
obviously
nothing to do with
very
reality.
Basically a cartoon.
It has nothing to do
Basically a
with
cartoon.
it has nothing to do with reality.
John Wick may not be a superhero in the context you're putting it, but the man is superhuman in what he does, and it's unbelievable.
Superhuman
so you're applying
abilities.
that
Yeah,
reality
better.
to another
Capabilities.
character.
That's better.
I can't. Yeah, I can't believe we're having this conversation.
It is the
I know.
stupidest thing I've ever
He's
heard.
trying to
Yeah.
justify why it's like
No,
And
I got
just
physics
say-
apply
no,
to
no,
all
I
of
got-
this
I got the-
character, but they don't apply
is-
to everyone else.
Is the original Crow, the movie, is he a superhero?
He has superhuman
Yes.
ability. Yeah.
He has superhuman abilities.
Yeah, I'll
He's
say he's an
superhero.
anti-hero, but yeah.
Fine. Okay. Not heroic. Superhuman.
That's
that
what
better?
heroic is.
What?
That's what being heroic is, doing heroic things, saving
I said
people.
superhuman.
What?
I said
Are you
superhero.
using the word? Are you using the derivative word to define the word?
To define the other word, yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Anyways, Ed believes that Santa Claus is real and that there's a fairy that comes and takes the tooth from underneath his bed. We got it.
False. False.
Yes.
False.
Either way, I don't know what the hell we're talking about. Oh, yeah, I was in the armless and everything else.
Yeah.
Past all that, like I said, I think Wesley still has it. Hopefully, they get this whole Blade fiasco resolved. Instead of now Blade being the 2025 lineup, it is the new Predator movie. Was it Hunting Grounds or Proving Grounds or something like that?
Oh yeah, they kicked it for a Predator movie, which is great.
Which is awesome. Yeah, I'm pretty cool.
Yeah,
with that.
which is great. Fucking
Badlands.
Badlands. Good upgrade.
Yeah,
good upgrade.
So
yeah, I mean,
I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, I mean, either way, we still get a kick-ass movie. So
I hope so.
Well, based off the last Predator movie, I think we're in pretty good hands. I think all of us liked
Prey.
The last
Prey.
Predator was good. The last Alien was good. So I think that there's a good. Hopefully, they're on a roll.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward.
So all right. Next story. Got Bungie Creative Studios team moves to PlayStation to support live service games while continuing to work on Destiny and Marathon. So it seems like live service games are not going anywhere. I know people complained about them with games such as Kill the Justice League and so forth, and people are like, this is why live service needs to go. But I mean, obviously Sony and their newly acquired studio Bungie still believe
Sony
in that.
disagrees, baby.
Yeah, disagrees.
Project Concord. I hope you like Concord because it's coming back.
Well, Marathon.
They're getting ready.
Well,
they're getting ready.
You gotta forget Marathon, man. Marathon is a Concord-esque type game. So, if I remember correctly, if I remember correctly,
I wouldn't say it's no. It's more. Well, it's an extraction shooter.
Extraction, yeah. So it's essence of it's a shooter. So
it's a shooter.
I mean, we'll see what happens with that. It says here on the cliff notes that Bungie begins its integration with Sony following a second round of layoffs. Key staff and director transition to Sony to support PlayStation's live service initiatives and Bungie projects. So ultimately, at the end of the day, I don't think that's a bad idea. I think I have never had a problem with live services. I've never been into games that really, I would say, well, live services in the sense of when I think of live services, I'm thinking like Kill the Justice League, stuff like that. Which I guess that. Oh, which one?
Fortnite.
Is that considered a live service?
Yeah, I think Destiny.
Yeah, that's a live service game.
Okay. I know like Destiny would be considered a live service.
Yeah,
but it's like, yeah, I guess
Overwatch.
Fortnite would too. Yeah, Fortnite.
Yeah,
and so forth.
Fortnite was like one of the OGs. Not even OG.
It's
like
the
one of the ones that do it like one of the best.
Set the standards. It says set the standard. Yeah, I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. You know, if you love games that you have to be continuously online to enjoy. Or at least majority of the functions are based online. I don't think there's something wrong with that. I think that's a cool thing to have. Like Bungie, you pay for the season pass and you get access to pretty much everything. And you pay for a couple extra things. But yeah, I mean, Bungie, like Destiny, you can enjoy pretty much with no money. You get limited experience, but you can still enjoy a good portion of the game. I mean, that was the most recent live service game that I played. I enjoy first player games. First player games. I'm playing. Or single player games. I'm really enjoying like Horizon Forbidden West. I mean, I think there's a niche for everybody. Look at Black Ops. Look at Warzone. Those games are extremely popular still to this day. So I mean, if you do it correctly, it works out. So I can see why Sony wants to bring up or wants to continue on with an initiative because Microsoft has Activision now. They have one of the most played live service games out there. So Sony has to respond in kind and get something off the ground that really is a Sony IP, and not Microsoft or EA. So
don't listen to them, Sony. Stick to Concord, baby. It'll do it for you. Just stick to the plan.
Stick to Concord and stick to Kill the Justice League.
Well, to be fair, Concord, there's been supposed leaks. Rumors of the code being changed so that Concord is going to free to play model. So
Who would play it though?
well, the people who actually a lot of people
will,
will. I think so. I mean, people, the initial reviews of people that played Concord, they said Concord wasn't horrible. It was just
It was what, around 1,000 people playing on release week. Release week.
Yeah, but
Ed, suck my balls, man. Suck my
I
balls.
mean,
man.
I mean, you really can't.
You ain't got none for
Yeah,
one,
you
but
know what I'm saying?
they ain't got none for one. Just like Concord ain't got none.
But this is coming from the KI player, so I mean, we know that he
KI's
can't.
been around for 10 plus years. Concord, what, a week and a half?
Yeah, it's 10 plus years, and yet when you play in an hour, you're playing against the same people over and over again.
And it's been
Hey,
refreshed
it is
with a special
10
edition.
10 to 15 concurrent global players, baby.
Yeah,
And Concord Cancord. Can't say that.
Concord.
Yeah, 'cause it's in
Ooh,
can.
got him.
Oh.
Got him. You hear that, Sony?
Ooh,
Sony-
for these
You hear
chests.
that?
Sony's like, no, he got us burnt.
Concord,
Again.
No,
Shut it down.
Again.
shut it down.
Yeah.
You know what? Just shut down Sony.
Again.
Everybody
Yeah.
got fired. Guys, we just got laid off.
Billions of dollars. They couldn't see Concord coming.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
I don't know what's more ridiculous, making a Conqueror game or continuing a season with the Kill the Justice League. I don't know, but
I know something else that's ridiculous is
Yeah.
is,
you guys,
the fact that you thought there was gonna be a KI too.
hey,
For like the past 6 years.
when it happens, I'll be the one. I'll be the one to tell you. I told you so.
Sony can pour $400 million, or is it billion? $400 million into Concord.
And it
And
fails.
Microsoft
Really?
can't pour 1 cent into Killer Instinct.
Oh, they can, but they don't want to give it to just anybody.
That's true.
And
That's true.
I
waiting on that.
Yeah.
I forgot.
No. I respect
they're
that so
waiting,
much.
they're
Like,
waiting.
Yeah. I
like,
respect it too.
no. If they gave KI to, let's say,
Yeah.
not Midway,
Iron Galaxy?
NetherRealm. No,
Yeah.
NetherRealm.
NetherRealm?
NetherRealm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, NetherRealm is a big IP, money up the wazoo.
IP. What do you
IP.
mean IP?
Mortal Kombat.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Mortal Kombat.
NetherRealm
What-
is an IP.
Yeah, what is Mortal Kombat?
Mortal Kombat's an IP.
Good job. Okay. All right. Now we're
yes,
back on track.
Yes. You guys know what I mean.
We were
You know what I mean.
going into a lake, but now we're back on track.
If Killer Instinct was given to NetherRealm Studios,
Yes.
I honestly don't know if it'll be good or not. I wouldn't want it. I think the game will completely change.
Mhm.
It's like an artist doing something, making a picture, and then another person picks it up.
Fighting corner.
Mm.
Like,
I don't know.
Heck, it is. This is Fight Club. This is Fight Club, baby. It's Fight Club, baby.
Okay.
I'm not sure what Ed is trying to say here, but
If you draw a horse,
I
All
didn't
right,
ask
all
if
right.
you draw a horse, hold on.
I gotta
you
step
draw-
away before he gets into this.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So,
all right, pull the
Catch
plug
y'all.
on this one.
No,
Come
Bandita gotta go. Bandita, we
Yeah.
appreciate you.
Yeah.
All
thank
right.
you, fellas.
All right. So
You are
have fun with that.
appreciated.
All right,
Give me the cliff notes later.
yeah, he doesn't want it. Go ahead, Ed, please finish up.
If you drew a horse,
Mhm.
and you give it to me and tell me to finish it, it'll be a different horse. I'm gonna make it look like the way I want to look like it. I'm gonna color it, draw it the way I want to do
Okay,
it.
this is funny.
Yeah.
Your artistic style of it.
First
How's
off,
that
well,
fun?
right now, if you look in the camera at what
Dark side.
Darkseid looks like, it looks like he has like a green splatter
A
on his face,
green,
like
yeah.
Ecto.
Yeah, I don't know what you're
and
looking
the
at.
plasma.
Or
Like,
like
your
the
face all
Hulk,
green.
or the Hulk, like
Yeah, it's weird. Ed,
Hulk
Cool.
just nodded on you.
yeah, Ed. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. You are a dedicated fan. Like, I have never met anybody even remotely close to you. You have been waiting literally for like
Mhm.
10 years for another KI to be announced. And you are a true fan. Like, there's like 10 of you guys out there, like, are super
more than
fans.
10.
And
More than
like,
10.
I'm very proud of you, man. You know what? I'm glad that you stick to your guns.
More
You
than 10.
stick to your convictions. I really, really do. And
Now this is what's the word? Sarcasm, light
Ed,
sarcasm. Yes.
Suicide Squad had a third season before you could get
Why?
even a rumor of Killer Instinct 3. I'm just saying what is likely to
Killer
happen.
Instinct had what I think 4 or 5 seasons.
Did it? Who knows anymore?
You would know
Oh no,
because you're not a
They
fan.
got 4 or 5 seasons. But the thing
Yeah.
is that the rollout. Remember let's talk about the initial rollout, right? The
do you
rollout
mean?
was probably one of the worst rollouts of video game fighting history. Where
No,
the game came out with like
copy
3.
that rollout.
No, you had the same amount of characters as the original Street Fighter did. You had like 2 characters came out and they said, "All right, guys, buy the game or get the game. We're gonna give you 2 characters. We promise. We're gonna give you like one more in a couple months."
So the game was free when it released, and the characters, if you had the free version, rotated. If you had the free version, if you decided to buy the game, which is actually not $50-$60, you get all the characters, and then as the seasons were released, you get more characters.
Yeah,
more
they finally gave you
like
more
that.
characters. Yes.
Yeah, because the game was released early, but it was good released early still.
So
what's your complaint?
Somebody looked at this game and said, "Yikes, we're gonna have to give this away for free." Is what you're telling me?
Oh, Concord? Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree. Concord, yeah.
They're like, shit.
No, okay, bitch.
Concord.
Like, man, like, guys, we're gonna actually go bankrupt if we put this game out for a cost. Well, you know what?
Concord.
We're going to go ahead and just give it for free. But
listen, we have tens of players relying on this game. Okay?
Right.
And the Killer Instinct had the Connect release model where they crammed it down your throat, whether you wanted it or not.
Yes.
Yeah. Well,
what?
Connect? You remember Connect?
Connect, yeah.
I didn't own a Connect.
You had to buy it.
You couldn't use Connect for was it the Xbox One? Xbox One.
Can you guys imagine? Can you guys imagine having a console come out, a fighting game coming out for a console? Like you have a fighting game series, it comes out with one console, and then your next upgraded console comes out, and then you don't see that game coming out again. Like at least like Street Fighter and so forth. Every time a console comes out, there's a Street Fighter.
At least an iteration comes out.
At least one iteration of that game comes out.
You don't understand, Creamcast. The studio has not been created yet that can do this. It's like Legend.
No, the studio is there. The studio
monks in a
studio is Iron Galaxy.
They're reaching enlightenment right now.
The studio is Iron Galaxy.
They're not ready. We're not ready.
No, the thing is, Iron Galaxy has been busy with other projects. Yes, so why would you give
Iron Galaxy? They're very close to reaching enlightenment right now.
Why'd you put more on your plate?
Wait, when was the first KI released?
What do you mean, like the
original for Nintendo?
No, the remake. The one you played.
2013.
So there's KI.
So basically, over 10 years, there's no sequel.
12 years.
It's been 12.
12 years. There's no sequel.
Not yet.
I'm saying, 12 years.
You still have
2025. But yes.
Yeah.
Not yet. But people still play it.
But in those 12 years, they have had too much stuff on their plate on those 12 years.
No, so within those years, it's been given to a different studio because the original studio was bought out by Amazon, and Amazon did nothing with them. Right. So now a new studio picked them up. They did it and did a pretty good job with it. And then once they were done, they work on other games like other gaming companies do.
Right.
And Microsoft does not want to give KI to just anybody, which I greatly respect that because they don't want to mess it up.
Okay.
So
sarcasm.
Well, to be fair, so Ed does have a really great point. I hate to say
it was more than Street Fighter, and they still managed to pump out Street Fighters.
Because that's Capcom.
That's Capcom.
That's the same studio.
Guys, stop being. You guys are fucking idiots. That's Capcom. Like, how you guys not know that?
NetherRealm was not doing.
They're not the little guy like Microsoft,
right? But no, Ed has a great point.
The little guy like Microsoft.
Yeah, but Ed has a really good point. And I hate to say this. You know. I hate saying this when I say Ed has a good point. Ed has a really great point. Iron Galaxy has been very busy on other games, right? So
Yeah.
the last
Yeah.
game that they came out with, which was in
Here we go.
Which I
2018.
played. Which I played.
Yep, is
Mhm.
oh wait, what was it?
Wait, what's the name of the game you talking about?
I don't know. You just said I
Oh, you
played
said you
it.
played it.
It's
So confident.
it's some wrestling type game. It's kind of like Fortnite, but with wrestlers. And
Sounds
personally, it wasn't that
unforgettable.
good.
Oh,
oh.
didn't that game bomb hard?
It lasted for a while. I didn't like it.
Yeah,
don't-
the wrestling one that everyone played for like a little bit, and then everyone just kind of quit.
Yeah, because it was like,
Rumbleverse.
Well, anyways,
had,
what's
like-
the game?
Rumbleverse.
I forgot the name of the game. Rumbleverse, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, so their last game was Rumbleverse. So they've been very
Mhm.
busy with that. That came out, is on PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S. So Ed
Oh,
is
shit.
Ed is fair. Before that, they did 2018 Extinction, and then they did
Mhm.
2016 Killer Instinct Season 3. So I mean, Ed is right. They've been very busy and they don't have the time to work on a lot of games right now.
For all we know, they
the
could be
port-
working on
the
it.
ported
No one
game-
knew about the KI special edition.
Yeah,
that
and-
came out of
Special
nowhere.
edition. So special.
And the ported, they've actually been working on ported games too. They've done Metroid Prime Remaster for the Nintendo Switch and The Last of
Oh,
Us Part 1, and that was in 2023. So, they
Hmm.
are busy with more successful games, and they're just like, they just don't have the time for it. So, because of that, they cannot work on, this small ass studio cannot work on Killer Instinct.
It's not that
So-
they don't want to. It's not that they don't want to.
I didn't say they didn't want to. I said
They
they just,
maybe
they're
they-
currently in
maybe-
the studio that
maybe they
holds
are.
the
We
title,
just don't
the
know.
rights to Rare.
Maybe
They don't own the
are.
rights. They don't own the rights to KI. Microsoft owns the rights to KI.
yeah, so, they're going to get on it eventually.
That's what I'm saying. The indie studio that holds the rights to KI. Just doesn't have
Microsoft,
the
not Iron
time.
Galaxy.
Yeah.
Those are two
Oh.
different entities.
Microsoft
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
makes-
Even now, they don't have the time. There's just no time.
Oh, maybe they're working on it. We just don't know about it. We didn't know about the special edition. That came out of
Mhm.
nowhere.
This could
Oh
be the
yeah, when
most
they added gold.
secret release.
Yeah.
Oh, there are
This
some
could
things
be-
to it.
Guys, it's purple and gold for the title.
There's some deals to it.
changes everything. It changes
There's some things to
everything.
it. Y'all just saying because y'all can't play the game. Y'all
Yeah,
losing.
yeah.
I can
Y'all
play
losing
it
get
if
to
you
all the
want to.
time.
No, and only
You
reason,
could if you wanted to.
I don't want to play. I'd
Yeah,
rather play
gotta invite you
games
all.
that are a lot more recent. I'm that's all I'm saying.
Mortal
And,
Kombat's
and
recent.
just a
Street Fighter's
reminder-
recent. No one
just
picks
a
up the.
reminder-
Yeah.
Ed, just a reminder, I'm currently undefeated in Killer Instinct against you. Currently, I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah, same here.
Same here.
I've never
Darks
seen
and
you
I are
Also-
both
also,
our
play this
cabinet
one.
champions.
Also,
Never
Never
Green
seen
get
it.
Tuner, was witnessed by several people in IRL.
Yeah.
Undefeated. Also,
False.
on
False.
Just
I'm,
saying, we're
I'm,
just
I'm
saying,
undefeated.
Paul.
I mean, we're all three of us actually are undefeated.
Especially not you.
Oh man, this is crazy. How are we all undefeated with the Underground? It's
Uh,
almost like we're just
false.
better. We're better at video games than him. Crazy.
You wish you were.
Mm.
You wish you were.
All right, guys. Well, that's all of
Alright.
our stories for today.
Alrighty.
We kind of got off track with the year of the Xbox. I feel like this is
But
like
this is
the year.
what it is for.
Yeah,
This
the-
little segment.
I feel like the year of the Xbox is just. It's almost every year. It's the year of the
No,
Xbox.
we told you. We told you. It
told you,
is
it's
a
not-
year
It's
on
not
fucking
the
Neptune or
God
some
damn it,
shit.
how many times is it? It's not the Gregorian calendar.
Oh
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
it's not the Gregorian calendar.
Yeah.
You're
It's
right.
it's the
What?
fucking Julian calendar or whatever. The
Mhm. The year
yeah.
we're still in the year of the
Narnia.
Xbox, right? Ed?
the Narnia calendar.
No, we're on. We're
Yeah,
in.
sure.
Was it?
Is
it-
this still the year of the Xbox? Yes or no, Ed?
The year is almost over. I don't know. We'll see when Indiana Jones comes out.
Ed, some would say the year's
Oh,
just beginning.
Ed, are you about to admit defeat?
Oh, I never meant
You were so
defeat. No, there's
confident
no
about
defeat.
this being the year of the Xbox.
I never said that it was this year, did I?
Oh, you said it.
Oh,
You
Could
called
be
it
next year.
oh, Ed.
That is my name.
Well, no. You know,
Alright.
they're on a different calendar. They're on the Ethiopian calendar, where
Okay.
it's like I think it's like 8 year. Is an 8 year difference. So
Yeah.
in their calendar, it's 2016 right now. So they're just like,
Yeah.
holy shit! Like, oh my god,
Yeah.
we just season 3 of Killer Instinct is amazing. they think
It
This is-
could be the
You get
could be the
two
Mayan,
whole
could be the Mayan
characters?
calendar or something too.
Wow.
Yeah, maybe fucking who knows.
Yeah, wait till they find
but-
out. Like, I mean, 2016, the world's gonna change with a new president in the United States. They think like they are like, whoa, like the way that we're living, like they think we're like fortune tellers, the way that we can predict things. But yeah, they still think that Killer Instinct season 3 is coming out. They haven't seen the end of Infinity War. They haven't seen Infinity War. They haven't seen any of this stuff. So yeah, they're about to have their mind blown. So technically for them, it is the year of the Xbox. So Ed, there's still hope, my friend. There is still hope.
All
Xbox,
I can say is send that invite.
Invite's been sent. You know, there's which invite? There's a lot
I'm
of
waiting
invites.
for the invite.
Yeah, there's one invite that I think we're all invested in that you haven't accepted in.
Yeah, I've been waiting for this invite.
What is that? Because I don't know what that is.
Oh, you know what?
Oh, you know what it is. Just trying to.
We know what it is. You may not know what it is. I'm not surprised you don't know what it is. But you know, just follow my lead. I'll show you. Your father will show you.
False.
Ed.
That's my name.
Take us out.
Take us out, bitch.
Whoa, wait. I forget that.
What?
You gonna put some respect on this name, baby.
All right.
Okay.
Yes.
That's right. That's right. Well then, ladies and gentlemen, this has been episode 143 of the Blrd podcast. Always the dark one, isn't it?
Yes.
Well then, ladies and gentlemen, this has been episode 143 of the Blrd podcast. Oh, you want a more laid back? This has been
do it in original Goku voice from Japan.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, do it that one.
Oh my god,
that would come across as racist.
How's that racist?
Why would it be racist?
The voice is not racist at all.
You said the Japanese voice.
Yeah, how's that racist?
Yeah, the high pitched voice.
She doesn't speak in English.
Well, you're gonna say it in English, but just
do the equivalent.
Yeah,
you don't know how to do it.
We say do it Goku's voice. We didn't say do a Japanese woman's voice. We said do Goku's voice.
She's never done an American voice or English.
We're talking about do Goku's voice. Doesn't matter if it's English or Japanese.
His brain can't comprehend.
I'll do it in the American Goku voice. How about that?
That's not what we want.
I can't do it in the Goku impersonation. Anyways,
then that's all you should have said.
Well, I was thinking if I could.
Yeah, you went down this rabbit hole. You went down this rabbit hole of ethics.
Oh yeah, Goku. Here's my Goku.
Well.
I'm gonna hurt you, really.
My name is Hank Hill, and I can't do Hank Hill at least. That boy.
Are you?
Well, this has been episode 143.
Doing a white man?
Huh?
It is. He's being racist in Texas.
Wait, who does Samurai Jack's voice? Who does the Asian man's voice?
No.
Samurai Jack? Phil Lamar.
Yeah, it's Phil Lamar's black, right?
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I don't see color. I'm not sure if he's black. All I know is that.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been episode 143 of the Blrd podcast. As always, you can hear our wonderful voices on twitch.tv/Blrd podcast. And you can also listen to us anywhere you want, in your car, in the shower, on the way to your road trips. On the way to see
your side piece before you get home, you know what I mean?
On the way to the graveyard, because I'm about to body some people in some Dead by Daylight on every podcast platform imaginable.
All right. Well.
Okay.
Oh Lord.
Blur later.
All right. Good night, Violet. Black 777.
Wait, she's here? Hold on.
Good night.
Hold on, let me go back. She's here?
That's Blurd's girlfriend.
Hold on. I'm trying to go back. Open Twitch. Hold on.